Just want to go hats off to Binghamton. They've been on the road for a couple of days now. They flew to Miami, flew directly here. So those guys, we knew they'd be a little worn out and tired, and we tried to use that to our advantage. But I appreciate them, and they gave us everything they had, honestly, especially in the second half. That kid Walsh, 18 rebounds, that's big time. And they played tough and they played physical, and so I appreciate them. And their energy and their effort, and it caused us to have to buckle down in the second half, which I was proud of. I'm not excited about the lull in the second half that we had defensively, which we got to clean up if we want to continue to be the best team we can be by the end of the year. But I'm really happy with our energy, our effort. I thought our defense, not in the very beginning, but from that 16-minute to 8-minute mark was elite. And we got to figure out a way to put, 40 minutes of that 8-minute stretch together. And if we can do that, we'll be really good at one point. So really proud of the energy and the effort everybody gave, though.
So, Zach, at half you were 3 for 3 from deep. Could you talk about just the opportunities that you saw from the field, just getting to those spots and how that clicked for you?
Yeah, my teammates just found me open. I was wide open every single time. Can't get a better shot than wide open corner 3. I think Will and Jackie do a great job of coming off the ball screens and figuring out from there who's open and how to get open. They're both great scorers, so the defense collapsed on them, and we get benefit from it.
So, Coach, you guys were in a lot of double teams right on the perimeter, especially early on against Binghamton. Could you talk about how that kind of set the tone for just the intensity and the pace of your defense?
Yeah, we want to create a little bit of chaos. I think with our athletes and our speed and our depth, it gives us an advantage. I think they handled it much better in the second half. I can't remember the kid's name. Chris Walker. He's got bigger size, so they made the adjustment and gave him the ball. He was able to pass over the top a few times, which presented us a few problems. And then kid Shinnery, who's really quick, beat our big man on the blitz a couple times and created some advantages for them. But for the most part, especially in the first half, I thought our traps were excellent. We got to continue to improve, but that's what we want to do. We want to create massive amounts of chaos and use our speed. I think we did that really well in stretches.
Jack, I want to ask you, how big of a win was this, and also the win that you had before when you went on the road to see home to beat them? How big is, as a team, how big would this be to build momentum going into the Battle of the Bronx that you're going to be having coming up?
Yeah, I think every game is a big game. We say to ourselves, Coach tells us every game, we're worried about ourselves and how we can get better. So every game for us is a big game. It's obviously big to go into Seton Hall and win in there, and to obviously want to beat Binghamton as well. But every game we just try and just improve and we just trying to win every game.
Coach, from that 16-minute mark in the first half, was that an effort change or a schematic change that triggered that good stretch?
No, it wasn't a schematic change. We were doing the same thing. I think they just got off to a hot start. And then, we continued to put the pressure on, and our guys got a feel for what they were doing after the first 3 or 4 minutes and where they were looking to get out of their traps and kind of what their alignment was, And as a result, we started to kind of get a little bit more anticipation off the ball. And as you saw us start to wear them down a little bit. So there wasn't any major change. It was just, I think we kind of got our feet wet a little bit and made some great plays and some good anticipation.
Coach, on the broadcast we talked about how important the turnover battle would be, and also who would defend, who would make the most out of 3-point shots. You force 18 turnovers, you get 24 points off of those turnovers.
Yeah.
You hold them to 6 of 16. They were averaging 22 3-point shots a game coming into this game. What did you like about what you guys were able to do, defending the 3-point line, chasing shooters off, and then also just speeding them up and making things difficult throughout the 4 minutes?
Yeah, we're never really satisfied. I thought we gave up 2 or 3 wide open threes that if we were doing what we were supposed to be doing, we wouldn't have given them up. And I told these guys, I think we're really good. I think we have the potential to be really good. And we're never going to be satisfied with allowing a 15-point lead, 20-point lead to get cut to 8. And, but I was pleased with the fact that we caused 11 turnovers in the first half. Quite frankly, we should have been more. We're trying to wear them down. And in the second half, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you should be able to create even more than the first half. So I'd like to see a little bit more. I think we made a couple of mistakes and got beat out of our traps, and then we got a little handsy. So we got in foul trouble. So we had to kind of all of a sudden worry about whether or not we were going to foul, and that took our aggression away, especially our guards. I think Jaffe and Will ended up with 3 fouls early on, so I think we were a little hesitant. This guy to the right can get a little handsy, and he got a couple of reach calls too. And we put them at the line. And we didn't make them work for a few of their opportunities in the second half. They took too many free throws in the second half, and that kind of slowed the game down. Right? In the first half, we weren't fouling as much, and as a result, the pace was ridiculous. But they got to rest every time there was a free throw or a foul. And I think that helped them out a lot.
Yeah, and just another one for me. Between Jackie, Jaffe, and Will, only 3 turnovers. What did you like about what you saw from them, each being primary ball handlers, initiating offense? Jackie, I believe you had 4 or 5 assists. Will had 5 assists. So just for you and Coach, what did you see out there as a playmaker, and how much more comfortable are you getting understanding your teammates and where they want to be in their spots and how to find them for open shots?
Well, you only had 3. But guess who had 2? You. There's 3 players. You had 2. Go ahead. You can answer.
Nah, it's
Sorry, Jack.
I consider the
the
right-handed around the back pass for no reason a turnover too, because you would have gotten another assist.
yeah.
You just made the run.
For sure. No, I mean it's great. Obviously, what was on full display today. I feel like especially in the first half, it was dominating everybody, myself incled. Zach got open look. So I mean, including Fetty. So no, it's great playing with those guys because it gives me a chance to play off the ball as well and feed off them. It's just great we can all just feed off each other.
Anything else? Coach, you got some minutes out of Ryan today. Coach, what did you like out of him in the first half?
His energy, his length. He plays so hard, and he's just like any other freshman. He's excited. He's so hard on himself. The kid plays so hard every single day. He's so much further ahead than most freshmen as far as energy and effort. And now the more he plays, the more calm he'll get, the slower the pace will become, both for him and Jaden, because they're both so talented, and every day in practice they're bringing it. And I've been really proud of their development. I know they're probably not excited about some of the things, but they're coming along really nicely, and they've got some older guys to follow, which has been great for them. And I think the game will slow down, obviously, as they get more and more playing time and more minutes in crucial situations. I think the game will slow down.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
Go Rams.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, guys.